Good to see you all, or at least say hello to you in chat. Hello Zubair, Noah, Stella as always. Stella is like one of my biggest fans. She's at all of my broadcasts. Let's see who else. Henry Reagan. Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you and your brother Tucker always here. Okay. And Buzz is watching live too. I think Buzz was here when we did Minecraft. Today is Coding with Captain though. We're going to open up some Scratch and we're going to take a look at some things. I'm very famous for saying in class that, hey, this is coding class, it's not art class. Make the code work before you make it look pretty. Well, today, forget that. We're going to take a look at some of the art tools that Scratch has to offer us. Hello, Alex. Good to see you too. Mason says, sup, mate. Sup. Okay. So, a couple things today. First, remember, go to www.mrincorvia and you can find all kinds of different fun things. I'm not sure I'm going to post today's Scratch on mrincorvia.com because we're mostly going to be looking at some of the art tools, and I don't think we're going to produce any code that would be useful to see. So I don't know. We will see. Zubair, I like turtles also. Okay. Also, I have got all of your scratch cards. I biked over to school, and I snuck in, and I grabbed all the scratch cards, and I brought them home. So, if you need to remember if you don't know your password to log on to Scratch so you can save all of your coding work, you can email me. This is my email address. I'm going to leave it up there for a little bit. It is R for Richard, R in Corvia, at answercharterschool.org. Okay? And you can go there. I mean, you can email me and say, hey, Captain, I have forgotten how to log into Scratch. Can you email me my username and password? And I will do that. Also, if you want to share something that you have done in Scratch, click on the share button, copy the URL, and email it to me, and we will share it maybe here live on stream. Okay? I love turtles. It's a meme. Yes, I know. I think it's, yeah. I know. I've seen that video. Okay. Are we ready? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at Scratch. That is our video. There we go. Okay. So, here we go. This is MrIncorvia.com. Here is how you got here by clicking on the live streams. And we're going to go to code today. We're going to click log into Scratch, as we always do. Again, if you need to have your username and password to sign in, see, I'm signed in as Mr. Incorvia. If you need to have your login, then you need to just email me. Say, hey, I need my username and password. So there you go. Email me. Okay, Scratch. Let's take a look. So we're going to do a couple things here. Let's get rid of. We're going to click the little garbage can here under our cat, and we're going to get rid of him. Now we have no sprites. Let's make some sprites. So when this is kind of a, I don't really like this new way Scratch does it, but they have what's called an overflow menu. So this button down here, when we put our mouse on top of it, you see it spills out different options for us. So you can choose a sprite that will bring up our famous whole selection of different sprites. But today let's draw something. So what you do is you can go up to here, you go to paint. So this will open up a new drawing window for us to work with. So we're pretty familiar with the idea that we grab this paintbrush here, and you can draw lines. You can do this paint flood thing. Oh, that didn't work. Why not? Oh yes, of course. Okay, see, there you go. But what I really want to talk about today is here, this button down here, it says convert to bitmap. That's the thing that we're going to talk about today, is what is a bitmap and what is a vector. So if we click this button, convert to bitmap, you see that we get a new set of tools over here. You see, we got this paintbrush, we got this line tool, and they kind of look like little dots. Here's the shape tools, a rectangle tool, text, paint, and this button changed to convert to vector. So we can change this sprite from vector to bitmap, vector to bitmap. So right now it's a bitmap. If we click the convert to vector, it is now a vector. And we got different tools over here. So why is this important? Let's just I'll show you what the difference is. Let's throw this sprite away. We'll have a new sprite here. Okay, so bitmap, okay, is like if I want to paint something on a wall. I take some paint. Let's get converted this as a bitmap. I take my paint. Let's make this a little bigger. Let's set it at 25. And I paint something. Let's draw a silly face. So we'll draw a big face. We'll get some yellow eyes. Ooh. Maybe this eye will be green. Of course, if you have any suggestions about what you want to see me draw, feel free to type into chat. Okay? And of course, we need some big poofy red lips. Okay? Oh, look at this. This guy looks super good. I am incredibly pleased with how this face looks. Okay. So that's like taking some paint and painting it right on the wall. Once the paint is there, we can't really do anything with it. It's there. We can't grab the paint and stretch it or move it. We can add different paint onto it. Like if we want this purple face outline to be orange, okay, what we can do is we can paint over that, and we have tools to help us do that. We'll change it to orange. And I can grab the paint bucket tool and just kind of click on the paint right over that. Now it's orange, right? So it's like painting on a wall. Vector is different though. Make link in chat. Draw a turtle. We will do a turtle, okay? This guy is going to become an orange turtle. So let's convert this to bitmap. Now, bitmap is different. It's not like painting on the wall. Vector is kind of like putting clay on the wall. And if we want to change its shape, we can grab it and we can make it bigger. We can make it smaller. Okay, so we can use this mouse tool here to click on it, and then we can like stretch it, make it bigger. Okay, let's say we want to add a nose to this guy. So let's grab our shape tool. This will be a purple nose. We're going to draw a nose, but that's like adding more clay on it. It's a different shape. So we can grab the face and stretch it, but see the nose? It's like it's still there. It's a different piece. It's a different piece of clay on the wall. So we can grab the nose and make it smaller or bigger. There's a big nose. Look at that nose. Okay? All right. Apparently we need to draw some turtles. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Turtles. Now, I think the most easy way to work with is in bitmap, because it's just kind of the most simple. It's like just putting paint on the page. So let's grab some color. So on top is the different hue of the color. Okay, what does it look like? Is it purple? Is it red? Is it pink? Is it yellow? Is it blue? Let's grab a green. But you can see that this green too bright for turtles. We want to draw like a tortoisey kind of a turtle. And we don't want to have more of a Ninja Turtle look, although Ninja Turtle is pretty amazing. So we're going to grab the brightness. We'll make it a little darker. Okay? These are the three different wheels that you have here. The hue, you have the saturation. All down here is less color inside of it, more color, and then the brightness, how light or dark it is. Grab a good turtle looking color here. Let us draw a turtle. Okay, so here, what I tried to do was draw a head and a body. And guess what? I missed, right? So I can move it around a little bit here. There we go. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Okay. We are going to... Maybe I am going to need to squelch some of you. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that worked. Okay. So, back to our turtle. Draw some legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This turtle is looking amazing. I just want to say that part of the reason I always say make the code work, not the art, is because this drawing program is not super great. Also, my art skills are very limited because I don't practice art very much. If you want much better drawing lessons, you need to check out Art with Anne. Anne has a show. You can go to her website, and she is on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays at 2 o'clock. You guys should check out her show. I watched it yesterday, and I thought it was pretty good. All right, let's put some eyes on this guy. Oh yeah, look at that. Looking good. Too big. Shrink down this a little bit. There we go. Whoop! Look at that guy. He looks amazing. Okay. Of course, we need. We go. Draw some little. He looks like honestly, he looks like a pea with little legs. This is my attempt to draw his little tortoise toes. You know, they have these little like drawing tablets, which you can use a pen and you draw on this little flat surface like a touchpad, and it will register as the mouse on your keyboard. And some of them you can actually see the little screen right on it. You can draw right on it. Really cool. Okay, so this is my cool little turtle. I'm pretty happy with this guy. Okay, so let's do let us do a copy of this guy. So one thing, if you want, let's do a copy so that he is out and saying hi, and then another when he's like just like in his shell. Okay. So let's we want to use him as a template. So we're going to right click on the turtle here. So if you have a mouse or a touchpad, you do right click. If you have a Chromebook, you can do 2-finger tap on the keyboard to bring up the menu. So there it is. We're going to click on duplicate. So now we have 2 of our turtles. And oh my goodness, I did something wrong. Look at this. We are drawing a backdrop here. This is the turtle is the backdrop. So that is bad because now we can't add any blocks to him. See, we can't move him around. There's no sprite here. This is just, he's like a background. We painted on the wall of the app. So what are we gonna have to do? We don't want to get rid of our hard work. So we're gonna grab this select tool, and we're going to select our turtle. So see, just like that. We're going to I think up here, let's see. Yes, we have a button that says copy. You can also, I think you can can't right click. You can probably do Control C to copy it, but we're going to press this copy button. Okay. Now let's make a turtle sprite. So we'll click paint a new sprite. Here's the blank. You can see my turtle is still here in the background. And we're just going to click this paste button right next to the copy button. There he is. We saved him. We moved him over from being he was a backdrop. We copied him. We pasted him on. Whew, that was close. I didn't want to have to ruin all my hard work. So now we have a sprite. Okay. How is our sprite doing? Is he there? Costume 1? What happened to our sprite? Oh, he's tiny. Wow. Well, can we make him bigger? Like maybe 1,000? I'm not sure what's going on here, why he's so small. Let's delete him and try again. Okay, let's try this one more time. We're going to, let's convert to vector. Let's select our turtle. Copy. Do a new, oh, wrong one. Do a, this overflow menu. Paint a new sprite. Paste. There we go. That time it worked. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. Okay, so now let's get rid of our backdrop. We'll click here. We don't need this backdrop. So how do we get rid of a backdrop? I guess we can just select him and press delete. There he goes. Okay, so now we have a blank backdrop, which is what we want, and we have our sprite. Go to bitmap and copy paste. Tucker is totally on it. And Buzz apparently has his own YouTube channel. Buzz, that's pretty cool. Why don't you email me the link to your YouTube channel and I will check it out. Okay, so here's our turtle. So now we have blocks because we can do things with him. Let's do our famous when space key press move 10 steps. All right, here we go. There he goes. He's backing off the screen. Goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Turtle. Okay, let's bring it back on. It is pretty amazing. Thank you, Chloe. I worked really hard on it. Okay, so here's our turtle. Now what we want is for him to go into his shell. So let's duplicate this. Remember, 2-finger tap on the Chromebook touchpad, okay? Or you can do right mouse click if you have a mouse. So I'm gonna do right mouse click. You guys, if you have Chromebooks, 2-finger tap right on the picture of the turtle up here, the costume. We're gonna duplicate this costume. So now we have 2 of the same costume. They look exactly the same. This one, let's get out our old eraser here. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Oh, that's the opacity. No, we want that to be 0. And we want our eraser to be bigger. There we go. And now we're going to erase his head and erase his legs. Now that did not work. Oh, let's convert to bitmap. That will make it so that it's like we're erasing the paint off of the wall. Okay, here we go. There he goes. There he goes. We're gonna be careful here. Make it look like he went into his shell. Okay, so now we can take off scoot his legs inside. There we go. Okay, let's grab, we're gonna add a little bit of a dark patch here. Let's make this bigger. Here we go. So, okay, let's make a little like turtley hole. This is like where his head went. And what we can do is we'll draw 2 eyes. So let's grab white. So we'll make the brightness go all the way up, but we take all the color out so that it's white. And let's shrink this down a little bit. Boop, boop. There he is. Yeah. It looks, there he's got his 2 eyes. He's peeking out of his turtle shell. Okay, so we have costume 1, he's out. Costume 2, he's in. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, maybe we need to make that hole a little big. It looks like his head is really big. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Okay. Oh, no, we want the paint tool. Make it a little bit bigger. There we go. I don't think his head could fit inside his little neck hole. There we go. Okay, 1, 2. 1, 2. Super cool. Okay, let's go to our code. So there's all kinds of things we can do with this now. So now we have costume 1 and costume 2. They're there. So instead of having him move when we press space, let's go to looks. These blocks control the way a sprite looks. That makes sense. And it also has every block that has to do with costumes, which we just made 2 costumes, Turtle 1, Turtle 2. Okay, let's go. We're going to grab this block. Let me make these bigger. Next backdrop, not what we want. We want next costume. Here it is. So these 2 blocks, when we snap them together, when space key pressed, next costume. So it'll switch between the 2 costumes we have. Ready? There he goes. Cool. It is cool. Thank you, Chloe. Chloe thinks all the things I do are cool. Thank you very much. Okay. So let's say you have some kind of an app. Maybe you're telling a story, or you have a video game, and you have like a game over, or you reach the end of the book, and you need to set it up so that when the person so they can play it again or read the story again. How do you do that? So let's say that this turtle here is a character in our story, and maybe he's a frightened turtle, and he starts off walking down the street, doop, 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 doop. But then he sees something scary, and boom, into his shell he goes. And you want it so that the person reading the story, when they can start over again. So the turtle, he has to start by walking down the street. He's already in his shell. How do we reset things? Okay. So what we can do is we are going to throw this away, and we are going to grab the when green flag clicked. This is when you restart the app. You click the green flag, it means go. Everything we put under here we can use to set up our story. So the first thing we need to do is we need to tell our turtle, hey, switch to the right costume. So we can go to looks again, and we're going to grab this switch to costume 2. If you want to know what costume is which, you can click on the costume tab, and here they are. This is costume 1, that's what its name is, and this is costume 2. So we can change it to costume 1, that's what we want. We're going to click that right here. Now when we click the flag, boop, he comes out. All right? And we want him to start back over here so he can walk down the street, right? So here we go. We're going to do what we're going to do is we'll go to motion. Motion deals with where the sprites are. And we are going to say go to this position. So this block, you can see, has these numbers. That's where the turtle is. If you look on the side over here, these numbers are going to change as I move my turtle around. You see these numbers change, this block right here? So I'm going to put them in our start position, and that's where I want the numbers to be, so we'll snap them right there. Okay, let's build our space bar again. We're going to say glide to here, and take 2 seconds to do that. And then we're going to say switch to costume 2. All right, here's our blocks. Maybe I will put this on mrincorvia.com. Okay, reset the app by clicking the green flag. Doop, there he goes. Press spacebar, walks down the street, gets scared and hides in his shell. If I want to do it again, I can reset the app by pressing the green flag. There we go. Easy as that. Spacebar, walk down the street, get scared, into his shell. This is a pretty cool beginning of a story. Okay? Guys, I have a whole nother meeting to go to today. All right. So that's all the time we have for. I will go to my meeting and then I will put this little turtle example on mrincorvia.com and you guys can get to that there. It's been great seeing you. Please, if you need your login information for Scratch, you can email me at my email. If you make a cool Scratch app and you want to share it with me, then you can go to, you can also share it. Here, I'll show you how to share. So here we are back on Scratch. You click this share, you gotta give it a title. We'll call this Reset the Turtle. And then you click this share button. Okay, there you go. Reset the turtle, green flag, space. There he goes. Okay, I'll put this on mrincorvia.com after my meeting. Guys, it always a pleasure to hang out with you. Have a great rest of your day. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock is Answer Plays Minecraft. So I can't wait to see what you've built. If you haven't built anything on our Minecraft server, go to mrincorvia.com and here you click this link and it will show you how to get into our Minecraft server. Build something for me and then come back and watch tomorrow as we discover what it is everyone has built. I'm really excited about it. Okay, guys, take care.